Hey, hi, hello. My name is Hayano, and it is so good to see you all. Hello. Hi, Malco. Hello. Hi, Nimby. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Hi, Yazdan. Hi, Aisha, and hi, Nabbies. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I am sure I'm doing. I'm a little bit tired because VEXPO absolutely took it out of me, but I had a very fun time and I had a very lovely time. So, hi. Hi, Ty. Hello. Hi. Hello, hi, hello. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a weekend it's been. What a weekend. What a silly little weekend. But yes. Hold on, let me swap. Let me swap to Pokemon. What a weekend indeed. Hello. Hi. I'm gonna give everyone else a little bit of time to come in. But hi. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Real. This is bumpy. This is heckin' bumpy. I do need to turn the music. Oh. Hello. Oh man, I had quite the VEXPO. I had quite the VEXPO. If anyone's seen from Twitter, oh my god, why did it ping 7 fucking times? Okay, hold on. ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってください。Need to fix. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Now we are up to date. God, it is absolutely pissing it down today. Holy moly. Hi, Benute Therese. Welcome in. Hi, Athletic. Hello. A very Malamar loving weekend. Thank you to Sens on VGen for making this beautiful model. To give them all the love and affection you've showed me, and I think I just fixed it, so we should be fine. Yay! We should totally be fine. Okay. That should be fixed. Sorry, Discord bros. I'm so sorry you got absolutely obliterated for a second. Absolutely obliterated. Only a few weeks left until next month. ZA release. Hell yeah, we need to finish some stuff up. We certainly do. But before that, I'm gonna have a very chill day. We're gonna do a couple of Badgequest resets. And we're gonna do a couple of little things. What are you gonna play? I'm going to play Pokemon Shining Pearl. Because that's That's my go-to game for when I just want to chat with you guys. It's like a fake just chatting stream. It's like a fake Pokemon stream where I actually just chat with you guys. Get in the bag, we're just chatting. Hello. I'm a little bit like, whoa. The weekend kinda whomped me a little bit, and I'm like, ow, what happened? We got the sun on this end. My god, it is absolutely pissing it down here. Yeah, it is absolutely pissing it down. But yeah, so I gotta get my thoughts in order because I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be really easy, like streaming Pokemon resets at the same time as me yapping my ass off. But like now I'm starting to think maybe I'm gonna struggle a bit. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll sort it. I'll sort it. I forgot to open the friggin' shiny counter to make it easier for myself. Hold on, there will be a... There it is. Scav. I just played a bit Lost Soul Aside. Ooh. Hello there. Saw your VEXPO post. It was heartwarming. You could go thanks to your Kara. Oh, hello Ginkgo. Welcome in. Yes, I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed that honestly that person is such a sweetheart in my life and is so important to me, who went with me. And even though they're not the most experienced with VTubers, they watch VTubers, but they're not the most experienced. The fact that they like went with me and like made such a beautiful effort with me was incredible. I was really thankful for them. And I literally cannot like say enough how like absolutely like incredible it is that they took an entire weekend out. And I'm not gonna cap chat. I totally cried a little bit when they were like, there we go, I got the counter to work. I totally cried a little bit because I was like, thank you so much for coming with me on Sunday, and and they took me home and they were like, it's okay, it's totally fine. They pretty much sorted out like helped me like entirely sort out my all of my like getting to the con, getting from the con, where we were staying. And like if I hadn't had them helping me, I probably would have got incredibly overwhelmed and not gone at all. So I'm very thankful to them. Also, I was there at the Ayami panel on day one. Went there by accident, but actually really enjoyed it. Yes, it was incredible. It was very good. I bought a few PlayStation 4 and 5 games on Steam. I already sit at almost 800 bought Steam games, but with free ones included in 7,000. Damn. That's a lot of games. You gonna play all those video games? That is a lot of video games. You gonna play all the, how's your backlog going? So I suppose let's talk about the convention. Let's talk about the convention. That's a thing we should do, right? That's a thing I should do. Talk about the convention. That's why I'm here. That's why I was like, let's have the main topic of the stream today be talking S about the convention. And I mean that as in like, oh my god, it's gonna be so good, not oh my god, it was so good, not as you can tell, I'm still struggling. So right. Let me compose myself a little bit. Just a little. It is in the title. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit of yapping. So I went as the title suggests. I went to VEXPO and I had a very, 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 very lovely time. I was so impressed, by the way, because I haven't been a convention since like, I wanna say like 2016, maybe 2015. So I was like so impressed by the fact that we like got given these like actual like placards that we could put our name on. Cause like when they were like, oh, like fill out like what your username is and then like a little like whatever you want to be put on the bottom, I was like, oh, it's just gonna be like on a paper ticket or something, and it's gonna like it's just gonna be on a paper ticket and it's gonna be completely fine. No, dude, we got like an actual like placard that they scan. It's beautiful. It's dude, when I found out that we were getting that, like after I like I didn't find out till after I'd paid for my tickets and stuff, I was like, that's insane. I'm so absolutely like I'm in love with this, and that's why I kept HayanoVT on the placard. I was gonna go completely undercover and not say anything, but I was like, I actually really, really love this. This is really beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I couldn't wait to hold it in my hand, and then when I had it in my hand and I was holding it, and I've still kept it, like I've literally got it next to my bed. I keep looking at it like, oh my god, this is like it has Hayano on it. It has Pokemon Shiny Hunter on it. And I know it's not like a proper one, but it felt so official and cool, and I think it's one of the coolest things I own with my VTuber name on. I'm so pleased about it. I literally cannot overstate how absolutely pleased I am. I just having this one thing has made me so happy. Did anyone recognize you? Oh my god. No, but yes. No, but yes. So I didn't have anyone come up to me, which I was expecting because I'm not a very big like VTuber by any like stretch of anything, you know. But this is skipping a couple of bits in the story, so I'll keep it a bit brief. But I went to the Bobby's panel, and I talked to I was talking to Weishi on Sunday evening, and he was like, oh yeah, Vivi was like, oh my god, I met Hayano, and I was like, I because I got to ask a question. I got to ask Vivi a question, and I was like, well, I got to ask the entire panel a question, but I was like, I gotta kind of know what Vivi's answer is gonna be, but like, what's your guys' wishes, you know? And I oh my god, it came out so bad because I was like trying to say it in such like a non-offensive way of like, I still want to ask Vivi this question, but I kind of know, but like at the same time, I came out kind of cocky and I didn't mean it to. I was like, I panicked. I panicked hard. I stumbled all over my words, and I was like, and then they kind of went quiet for a second. So I was like, oh god, oh no, I've like stumbled so hard through the question that they have no idea what I said. And then they were like, oh my god, you're in loads of Vivi merch, and I was like,
I can't remember quite what was said because I totally panicked. But like apparently maybe knew it was me, and I was like, so no, I didn't get recognized by anyone, but I got recognized by my Oshi, and I was like,
Hello, just came here by TikTok. Hi, Power Pan. Oh man, you play Pokemon, that's so cool. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Yes, I tend to do shiny hunting. We're just talking about the recent VTuber convention that just happened this weekend, VEXPO. Usually my content is a lot more Pokemon themed, but please be a little bit patient that I'm going to be yapping a lot today. I'm going to be yapping a lot today. I haven't been adding to the counter. Fuck! To add 2 to the counter. There we go. But yes, I'm gonna be yapping an aggressive amount today about VEXPO. Yeah, shiny yapping. shiny hunting and yap. Shiny hunting and yap. Yeah. Because we're doing a Badgequest right now. Yapping. Hi, Electro! Welcome in. How you doing?
Oh, we love yapping.
Thank you so much for the sub, Electro. I really appreciate it. And thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Wahoo! Get that steal money off of Amazon. Yes! But thank you so much for keeping me subscribed for 3 months. I really appreciate it.
I hope you are reaping all the benefits you desire in being subbed to this stream. Hopefully. But yes, I was like, I was such a fangirl, dude. On that note, I was a fangirl at every single panel I went to. So, I went to the Ayami. I think that's Ayami. I hate pronouncing stuff, dude. I went to that panel in the morning, and I was like so intrigued because I kind of do a little bit about myself, and I was so intrigued because it was one of the panels I thought was going to be really, really informational and really, really interesting. So it was like in my mind as the panel I really, really, really wanted to the first panel I wanted to go to. I did kind of want to go to the Doki Bird panel, but I was like, you know what? I think the Ayami one is going to be so much more like in depth and interesting. So I was like, okay, and I got to ask a question there as well. I was like, hey. Like I was asking about like what kind of like if she used like color correction to tweak her colors after, or if like she was like if she had some other method, or like if she just like had color theory in mind the entire way through basically. But she apparently uses like screen and overlay layers, like screen and I think it was overlay actually. So she'll do like a rough sketch and then she'll add the base lighting with the overlay or screen layers to like if the lighting's important to the rough sketch, and then she'll pop that over. But she makes the face super cute because people tend to overlook little pose errors and stuff if the face is really cute, which I'm like, yeah, that's a great tip to live by actually. So I found like a lot of that really interesting. Like it was really fascinating seeing how like someone like that works, and like that they take like she takes like a month on each of her pieces, which was super fascinating because also I am also like a slow artist. I take a fair amount of time on pieces, so I think it's really cool to be there and like see the entire like everything of it, you know. As silly as that sounds, I think it's very cool. But yes, I took loads of photos. I put those on Twitter. I did put some. I put one on Twitter because I didn't want to like flood. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's so fascinating to see how quickly like they churn out like how they like color and like render the eyes, because the eyes are pretty much like fully like done from the first like rough sketch, which was absolutely fascinating. I love that. That was so interesting to see that like how much like emphasis they put on the eyes and the expression and the blush. And so I imagine that once that rough sketch has gone over, that's when they go in and like render over top of it, basically. Like do like clean up any line art and like render over top. I believe that is the process based on what was seen. I didn't ask because the guy who I'd asked was kind of like, "Oh, I'm not really an artist, so like I'm not sure like of the proper terminology and stuff." And I was like, "Okay, I don't want to stress this guy out at all. I really don't. I do not want to stress this guy out." I really like, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pass that. And also I want to be like aware that everyone else wants to ask questions, aware that other people at the con might have like more pressing things they want to ask. So I was like, I will stick it to the one and be respectful. But it was really interesting, and I went to the booth after, and I was like really tempted to buy something, but like I was like I had a strict budget for myself, so I was like let's buy things that I know I'm gonna use, because I try not to buy prints as much anymore because I don't really have anywhere to put them at the moment. So I tried to buy stuff like key rings or like stickers that I could put on my sketchbook, or like I got this beautiful Doki Bird like belt chain. It was absolutely stunning. I loved it. I didn't know it would fit or not, and I was kind of like trying to figure out based on the length, and they were like, no, you can try it on, like you can try it on. And I was like, you are so kind. You are crazy kind about this. I know it's like, oh, well, they're gonna get a sale out of it if you really like it. But it's like, it was just how genuine and patient they were. And they were like, even if it doesn't fit, we can add like because my belt loops on the jeans I was wearing are kind of quite spaced out, because they're not like, they're girl jeans. And girl jeans are weird. Girl jeans are so weird. So like their belt loops are really far apart, because like they're like, oh well, you're probably not gonna wear a belt with them most of the time anyway, because you don't really need a belt to keep girl jeans up. Setting a budget is so responsible yet soul crushing at the same time. Well, so I kind of set like a hard budget for merch. And then I was like, if I go a little over on food and transport, that's totally fine. So I think in total over the weekend for food, transport, merch, and everything, I think the entire weekend I spent like 130. So I think that was well within what I was expecting to pay, because I'd saved up a while. I used my, so this is kind of funny, but I used I get back on the back on my birthday, I got some money from my grandparents for my birthday, and I never used it. I just kept it in the envelope that they'd given me it in. And so when VEXPO came around, I was like, oh my god, this is the perfect time to use that money I've been squirreling. So that's where our sugar taxes went. No, I didn't use, don't worry, I didn't use anything from the channel. I was very responsible. My grandparents gave me money, like, back when it was my birthday, and I was gonna maybe use them on getting a new pair of shoes, but, like, my shoes have been fine, and I'm very picky over shoes, so I was like, screw it. I'll be a little irresponsible for once and buy a thing. Especially because I was like, oh man, I've got a lot of, like, procedures that I've got to pay for, like, medical procedures I've got to pay for this week. Not this week, but, like, in general this month. So I was like, oh man, I probably, if I do go VEXPO, I'm not going to be able to get anything. But then I remembered I put that money away specifically for myself. I was like, yay! I get to buy stuff as well! So I got a Holo Dev Japanese exclusive book because I love Vivi from HoloLive as well. Crazy. It's hard for me to talk about either of my Oshis because they're both named Vivi. So I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. I think your Oshis have a running theme. It is not that... Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I do too. Right. Here's a distinct thing between most of my Oshis. And this includes Weishi. My Oshis usually have like blue or purple hair, and then they have a secondary color mixed in. So like Vivi, both Vivis have purple or either yellow mixed in or pink mixed in. Iron Mouse is obviously purple and pink, and Weishi is blue. I exclusively go for cool-toned primary people. Cool-toned primary. It's. Listen, if you have purple hair, I automatically. If you have purple to blue hair, I automatically love you. I like a lot of blonde characters as well. Intriguing. But yes. I went to the Ayami panel, and then we went out for lunch. We went to a place called Karage, and it was really, really good. We need Hayano with purple blue stripes somewhere down the line. That is gonna be my fangirl model. I'm gonna have like, I've got to customize one of these models to permanently be holding like the little, pen lights and just have purple and pink in their hair. Thank you for the follow, Gustavo5. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. But yeah, I agree. I need a fangirl. I am a fangirl. I'm a fangirl primarily of other VTubers and then a VTuber secondary. I said this to Dawn the other day. I was like, I am a fangirl of other VTubers first. Frosted tips, Haya. Could you imagine? That'd be so... Oh my god. No, I could not imagine it. No! I did consider one of my cause okay, little sneak peek. I've been considering having like different versions of this like model for like different seasons. So like Hayano changes with the seasons, kind of like a Deer Link does. I think that would be so cute. Do you think, guys, be so for real with me? Do you think that would be so cute? I think that would be so cute. I was like thinking about it. I was like a Skiddo slash Deer Link. I like on April Fool's next year, we see Haya with purple blue hair with frosted tips. It's so cursed because I can't do the super big April Fool's Day things because my birthday is on April Fool's. So I'm like stuck between doing something like that and between like actually like spending my birthday doing something like normal with chat. I'm like, why have we done this? But yes, I cursed. But yes, sorry. Back to what I was meant to be talking about. I bet that was rough growing up. It's okay. April 1st is Hayano's birthday. I didn't pick that, by the way. I did not pick that. I'm sorry to say to you, but chat 4 years ago picked that. Chat was between a January birthday and a April birthday. But they went with April birthday because April birthday is actually like very close to like non-Hayano actual birthday. Because they wanted it to be as close as possible without it being it. If that makes sense. Because I was like, I don't want it to be the same day because, you know, I have commitments, unfortunately. Yeah. You can blame chat 5 years ago for picking that one. Is it 5 years ago now? Oh my god, I think it's 5 years ago. Oh my god, I've been streaming too long. I need to split. Welcome back from VEXPO, Hayano. Hi, Pucci! Hello! How's everything been? Has everything been well for you? I hope your September is going beautifully. I'm always in the pocket of just friend September. But yes, so, sorry. I got so off track. I get so distracted so easily. Thank you. Thank you for following Ozen Xti Zunbi Wegli Checks. Can I call you Ozen? Is that okay? I'm really bad with pronouncing stuff. I hope that's okay. I'm sorry. How many resets? Last time I saw you do this, you were on 309. Lots of resets. Many streams, Frost. Hi, Frost! Hello! Hi, Frost. How you doing? Ozen the Immovable. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. He's legendary white whistle? Sorry, I'm not familiar. I apologize. Oh, hey! Athletic! Thank you for gifting Frost a sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I got to play Silk Song for the first time. I hope you had a good time out there. Yes, I have so many stories. I have to get through. I keep getting distracted. Wah! I finished Silk Song. Hell yeah, Frost. No spoilers. People are still playing it. Yo, the guys are getting back together. Woo! White Whistle is an artifact that signifies the legendary delver capable of exploring the deepest layers of the abyss. A vast, multi-layered chasm. These whistles are crafted from life-reverberating stones, often formed from the remains of a loved one of the delver, and act as a symbol for their rank and ability to activate ancient relics within the abyss. Whoa! That's actually really cool. Oh, that's sweet. That's very cool and very sweet. I like that. That's very cool. Is that from a game, or is that just like your personal lore? Because that's really cool. And I hit Diamond in Rivals. Congratulations, Ty. Been on the Uma Musume. Stop it! I saw too many people sang Uma Musume and the VTuber fucking I can't escape it! I saw a painting of a horse! Anyway. Hayano, guess what happened between me and Ty? What happened? Huh? What happened? What did you do? Uma. Listen, I'm not there. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing these games. I'm not playing Uma Musume. It's not happening. It's not happening. But I did see a lot of Uma Musume merch. And I was like, oh, this is, I don't know what her name is. I'm so sorry. But there's this like, she's like, pink-haired girl with like red eyes, and like all of the stickers that she had like never give up or like super like inspirational stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. She's so cute. That's adorable. She's so adorable. I did another Uma Musume edit and Ty randomly spawned in my comments. Ah, I see. We do have an Uma Musume channel on Discord now, so if you want to share stuff like that, I'm not gonna. Oh, self-promotion, wealth promotion. Who actually cares? Just if you're having fun with stuff and want to share your edits and stuff, go for it. Haru Urara? Your daughter, I see. Okay, I get it. She's an important one. She's an important one. The only one I kind of know anything about is Gold Ship. And it's because if anyone is on the Discord, you'll understand that I have another Discord mod called Zulu. And he just kind of perceives, really. But he told me about Gold Ship against my will, and now I know stuff about Gold Ship. Oh yeah, I asked for that child to be made. It was granted against my will. Against my will, I would add. It was granted against my will. I did not approve that. The 12 million yen incident, yep. Golshi, the bane of my existence. If only she trained when I wanted her to. I feel like Hayano would love Meisho Doto 1. I didn't know. So Haru Urara is a never give up QT Patootie, I assume that's who you meant with that comment. Because I don't think that's about Gold Ship. Based on what I've heard, I don't think that's about Gold Ship. I joined her recently, had higher stats than the entire track and came back 11th despite being great mood. Haru Urara was famous for never winning a race. Aww. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, she's an inspiration to all. Oh, that's sweet. In a good way? I imagine so. If, like, she's so near and dear to everyone. Kind of like one of those, like, underdog stories that never actually reaches, like, the conclusion of the underdog story, but, like, they're still cool. She ran in 113 races and won 0. Wow. But she must have been, like, a good racehorse, because she never fell or anything, right? Is that how that works? I don't know. Goldshi is a little mischievous. I have heard. I have heard Mr. Crab Walker. She actually won her first race recently in a race for retired horses. Oh! Well, hey, at least she saw, like, success eventually. Like, sure, it wasn't exactly when people wanted it to be. But I'm glad she did eventually. She's still alive too, and people sent her ryegrass as a gift and it got overloaded. That's so cute. I'm really intrigued about, like, I'm just intrigued by the entire thing. Like I said, I have no intention to play the game whatsoever, but I am intrigued by it all. I'm like, damn. Anyway, I cannot keep getting distracted by Uma Musume. I need people to stop with the Uma Musume. Stop with the Uma Musume. It's not happening. You should at least watch the anime. I might watch the anime. Goshi was apparently so smart she would deliberately show off in front of the cameras. I heard this because apparently she used to make, like, really weird facial expressions that horses would never make. And it was, like, crazy. I like I said, I have been told all of this knowledge against my will. Everyone around me is obsessed with Uma Musume and I'm just here like, help me, release me. I'm not going into another gacha. I'm going to be stuck back with Cookie Run Kingdom when White Lily fucking finally gets her ascension form. I'm fecked. I'm gonna feck then. I'm not picking up Uma Musume. The more you think about the Uma, the more likely you are to... Yes, okay. We can have these conversations. Silent Salt and White Lily. I have been waiting for so long. I need White Lily. I love her. She's my favorite. Matikane Tanhausa? Matikane Tanhausa. Oh. I have a feeling that might be the one Vivi talks about. Hold on. Now I have to look. I can't believe you're making me look up fucking horses. I'm only looking this up because this is to do with someone I like watching. This is the only reason I'm looking this up.
And I ran our way back to the academy after.
No, this is a different name. This is this is Matakane Fukukitaru. So I assume this is a different horse. I assume this is a different horse. Oh yeah, okay. Why did they? I hate horses. I'm not playing these games with you guys. The name sent chills down my spine. I love that her name's so damn long. I cry. I hate horses! Listen, me and horses have beef, okay? Because do you know what you have to do if you take animation? You have to animate a horse walk cycle. Have you ever animated a horse walk cycle? Have you ever? Don't. I realized Poochie was still here and I was being embarrassing about Vivi. Poochie, avert your eyes. Poochie, please avert your eyes. Avert your ears, actually. Your ears. Look, don't. I don't like fangirling in front. I can't keep doing this!
Wahoo! Hello, Alpha! Hi! Hey, hi, hello! How you doing? Yo! Yatta! Hehehe.
As a proud horse owner, I pray for another 50 encounters without a shiny as punishment. Ah! Ah! I just took psychic damage. Took psychic damage! I hear no evil, thank you, Poochie. Hi, Alphabet. We talk about funny house girl. I do not wish to... Free me from funny horse girl, please. Free me! Free me for Uma Musume! I have to talk about VEXPO, guys! Free me from Uma Musume. I'm here for my government-mandated lunch break. Well, I hope you had a very happy government-mandated lunch break, Alpha. Time for Uma Musume L. No! No! It's not happening. Okay. What else? What else do I need to talk about to do with VEXPO? What did we get up to before I got rudely distracted? Oh yeah, I went to go eat at a place called Karage, and it was really good because I got a chicken burger with like a teriyaki sauce and Japanese mayo and lettuce and pickled onions, and I was like, this is tasty. This is tasty. This is very tasty. And I had a good time with it, actually. I had a delicious time with it. And we also got takoyaki! Oh my god, we got takoyaki as well, and I was so excited. I was like, Chat, if Hayano gets a shiny purple in the next 30 minutes, she'll play Uma Musume. No, I won't! Why would you... I didn't agree to this! I didn't agree to this! Why are you putting words in my mouth? What the fuck? Also, they cursed me for 100, so it's not gonna happen. They cursed me! They cursed me! What's the difference between Japanese mayo and British mayo? So Japanese mayo uses more of the egg yolks and is a little bit richer than regular British mayonnaise. Gume, do you have a Twitch? Yes, I do. HayanoVT. So that is Hayano, my name, and then VT for VTuber. We can remove it for 30 minutes. This is the democracy, and we shall vote on it. No, no, Alpha. No, Alpha does not speak for me. No, Alpha does not speak for me. Okay? I cry. Anyway, so I went and got food. It was very yummy. And I think that's very good. You can Oh, we can for sure stage a mutiny. You don't even like Uma Musume! You don't even like it! Why are you campaigning for them? What is happening? Ah! I don't enjoy this. If Haya hits 9.5k with no shiny, can we vote for Uma Musume? No! Vetoed!
Hi, Gule! Welcome to Twitch! Hello, hello.
Since Alpha's a mod, I'm 99% sure they do speak for you. Horrible. Terrible. Despicable, actually. Despicable! I refuse! Just one stream is all I promised.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the follow, SnowXG. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope this is the warm welcome home you were looking forward to. I expected people to want to hear hear about VEXPO and This is mutiny. This is terrible. This is mutiny and this is terrible. Blah! Just one stream. Just one Haya. It could even be an hour. It can't hurt. This is the devil speaking. This is the devil. From the Bible. Like biblically the devil. Oh, did you talk about getting clocked? No, I didn't talk about getting clocked, and I'm not gonna talk about getting clocked. I mean, I talked, like, in passing about, like, Vivi, like, maybe recognizing me. But, like, I didn't talk about getting clocked because I got nervous. Because that person now follows me, and I'm like, Lamau, I got clocked. Yeah, no, it was just... Someone else recognized me at the convention. Well, they didn't recognize me, but then they figured out who I was, and I panicked, and I got embarrassed. They passively figured out who I was, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. There was a manhunt for our girl. Don't say it like that! That sounds horrible! Yo, double female. Let's go, double female. That was not a manhunt! Did they just recognize your voice or something? No, okay. I want to talk about this because, like, it's so weird and I feel so weird about it because, like, someone messaged me as well and was, like, kind of weird about it. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be weird about it. It was, like, a whole ass thing. And I was like, maybe I won't tell the story because I don't want to feed into whatever narrative, like the guys who do dislike me have going on. We have to hear about the embarrassing encounter. Okay. I'm gonna speed run it, okay? Right. Who are the haters? No one. It's not important. I was just like, I didn't wanna be... If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. We'll just talk about Uma Musume. Who will rise up against them? No. Only people who enjoy you hit. Yes, please, from this point on, only Hayano enjoys for like the next like 5 minutes, so that I can be a silly. So. Oh god, this is so embarrassing. I'm actually, I'm getting embarrassed thinking about it. So, after I got back from lunch, as you know, there was. After I got back from lunch, I had a little bit of a walk round the entire like convention hall. I had a little bit of a walk around the entire convention hall, and I was looking at merch and stuff, and I was buying merch and stuff, and it was really cool, and it was fun. And I was walking towards where the exhibition room was, so that I knew in advance where the Barbies panel would be. Because I was like, okay, I don't want to like leave it to the last minute, get lost on the way there, and then not get in. And on the way back to the, like, I went around the corner, I was like, okay, now that I know where it is, I familiarized myself with it, my Kara knows where it is, let's go to essentially go to the artist alley. And as I rounded the corner, I saw one of those, like, iPads with a VTuber on. And for those who don't know, the Barbies panel is not only obviously Vivi. It's like all of the Barbies girls, and I am quite a big fan of all of the Barbies girls. I look up to them. I have looked up to them. You'll see me fangirling about them on Twitter for the past like age. I like their shit all of the time. I try and retweet their stuff when I can. I turn up to most of their streams, and if I'm not turning up to their streams, I at least have them open and on in the background, so that they're at least getting like an extra viewer. I am a bit embarrassed about it, but I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Hello, we're back. I think we're back. Are we back? Are we back? Are we is everyone back? Did everyone make it? Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. I'm back. Hey, I'm back, and I'm back, and I'm back. Hello! Hi! Hello! Hi. My internet blipped. Highest scuff mid-story time, as is expected, honestly. As is, in fact, expected. Everything looks fine. We're still live, I think. I think we're still live. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think we're still live. Okay, so. Okay. So, here's what did you hear up to? And now it wants to do ads. Oh, now it wants to do friggin' ads. I don't want to do ads. Wow. I have to reopen this up. I'm just gonna. It's being a pain. Okay. Right. Good police here. You're free to go. Thank you, Cryptic. Damn it. Okay, right. Let me set up the story, and then we'll go from there, okay? Let me set up the story, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Thank you. I will hydrate. Oh, where's my hydration? Where's my hydration station? I do need to take a stretch break. Am I back, by the way? Am I comfortably back? Am I like comfortably back? Okay, good. Wonderful, wonderful. Right, okay. First things first, we're gonna do a little stretch break, okay? Hold on. Let me go get my water. We can water. Okay, water consume. Okay, water consumed. Okay. I think it's fine. So let's do a little stretch break. Stretch up into the air. And just like up and around. Also, I do love government mandated democracy as well. Yeah. I have also been playing. Oh god, I got the sudden movement made blood go to my head really hard. Ooh. Okay. Right. Okay. I love Helldivers. Yes. I love Helldivers a lot. I've been wanting to play it a lot recently. Okay. Anyway, back to the story. Sorry. Okay. So I ran for those of you who don't know. I was lining up for I was checking out where the Bobby's panel was so that I could come there later. And I was just scouting it out. Just doing some scouting, just making sure that I got it, and I knew where everything was. Then I ran at the corner to go to where the artist alley was. And I was like, okay. Like I said, I saw this iPad on the little roller thing. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was like, there was this really tall guy, by the way, in front of me. So I didn't actually like figure out who it was until I like popped around their shoulder. And I saw it was Enos. And Enos is so cool. Enos Kide is so cool. They're like a VTuber, but they also like do art and they do like landscape studies or like art pieces, and it's really pretty. It's really pretty. So recently, I want to say recently, but like a couple of weeks back, right? A couple of weeks back, I see how much I can get through in 4 minutes, and then I'll pause the story time. Anyway, Enos, I was like, okay, I really want to talk to Enos. The issue is, I want to set out a couple of issues for you on the table here, right? There are a couple of issues that I've got to set out on the table. Number one, I was wearing like a pretty thick mask. Like I was wearing like a medical mask, and then my like, if you've seen on Twitter, I put it like a black mask with like radioactive signs on it. And I was wearing both of those. So I wasn't really expecting to do very well in terms of like where like talking to people. So I didn't really expect that I would be going to any of the meetups. So the fact that I like literally rounded the corner, Enos was there, and like the one person who had been left who was still talking to her, like basically finished talking and left, I was like, okay, here's what we'll do. I will say hello, I will ask for a photo, and then I will like leave. Because I know Enos is not a native English speaker, and I know that I'm wearing a really thick mask. And I also, if you didn't know, in person, because I don't go outside a lot, and because I don't have a lot of social interaction, I stutter. Like really badly. Like I stutter really badly when I'm talking to people I don't know for the first time. I stutter incredibly badly, and it's not good on stream, but it's worse. It's so much worse in person because I'm so like nervous, and it's bad. It's so bad, dude. Oh my god. So I go up to her and I'm like, "Hi, Enos. Could I and I'm trying to get out. Can I have a photo? Because I want to ask. I want to check. It's okay." This is what you tell us you got recognized by your inability to form a sentence. No! It's even worse. So I'm like talking and I'm like, "Oh my god, I really like love your streams and your art, and I think you're like a really big inspiration," because Enos has such a beautiful character design. Enos has like such a genuinely beautiful VTuber design. It's like it's so fully formed as an idea, and she recently came out with a lore video a couple of weeks ago, and what I wanted to say was, your lore video was so well thought out, and like deeply try to make sure that their lore makes sense for their character design. And I was trying to say that, and I was stuttering, and then she was like, "Oh, thank you," and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm absolutely flubbing this." So she was like, "Oh, are you a VTuber?" And I was like, I guess, yeah. And then my character kind of like nudged me because they were trying to get me to network a little bit. So I like held up my pass because I didn't expect to say it. And that, my friend. I literally just said, "I'll tell you more after the ad break." That was like my best segue ever. Are you kidding me? Fuck. Do we get to vote on whether you think you passed the QuickTime event or not? Sure. While I wait to see if it in fact does ads. Manage poll. New poll. Did Hayano pass the QTE? Yes. No. Doubters. You have 1 minute. There's the ads. Knew it. For the ads. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime or subbing. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to make a more conscious effort to know when ads are going on. So why don't we, hold on. Why don't we do a little secret reset while ads are going on. A little secret reset, just for us. Just for us. Just for us. And I will say, if you don't vote yes in the QTE, how dare you? 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 How dare you not vote for yes on the QTE? What are ads? Never heard of them before. We can do it. You naive believers. No! Believers fail a QTE socially. There's no way I would there's no way I would fail a QTE. It would never happen. I would never fail a QTE. I would never fail a QTE. It would never happen. It would never happen. Okay, so I don't actually know if I failed the QTE. I think I did. I think I did fail the QTE. Because I couldn't see... Okay, I could not see on the iPad where the camera was. And so Enos goes, oh, hey, are you a VTuber then? And I go, yes. And then I hold the pass in front of where I think the camera is, and I'm like, but more importantly about your work, I think your work's really cool, because I was like, I don't want this to be about me. I don't want this to be about me. This is not about me. This is about how you're like such a big inspiration. I love your artwork, and I love your character design, and I love your entire lore idea and how it all links together so beautifully. And I really want to get this out. I really want to say this, but I couldn't say it. I couldn't fucking say it because I was stumbling. So I just go, and she goes, oh, what, who? And I was like, can I have a picture? I go, it's okay. She's met like probably like 20 people today. She's met like 20 people. So I go, can I have a... Hiya, that's definitely a fail! No, it's not! No, it's not! It's not a fail! 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 So I go, can I have a picture? She goes, yeah! And I'm like, okay! And I fumble out my phone, I give it to my carer who's walking with me, and I take the damn photo, and I don't even pose. If I can show you this fucking photo, guys, I'm not even posing. I'm just hands clasped together in front of me, like completely stiff with this iPad. I didn't yell for an autograph. I just I just was like, can I have the photo? Because I was taking up too much time. I was like, oh my god, I am the last person here. I bet she's like met so many people. She must be tired. And like, she has a panel in a bit. I cannot take up more of her time by like trying to desperately spell out like what like I'm trying to say to her. She got the vague, she did the thank you. So I think she got the vague idea what I was saying of like, oh my god, I think you're really cool. But like, I don't think she got any of the specifics of what I was saying at all. And I was like, I need to go. I need to leave. She needs to rest before the panel. She needs to rest before the panel. I'm taking up too much of her time. Oh my god, I'm taking up too much of her time. I need to go. We need to go. So I got the photo. And I look, number one, I look so awkward in it. Number two, where I stood to get the photo, I was in complete fucking darkness. I was in complete fucking darkness. So the photo's so shit. Oh my god. I'm literally stood in complete fucking darkness. Oh my god. Holy generational fumble. Holy apple. No! So, on my VEXPO thread, I'm like, I cannot post this photo. You can barely even see my face in it, so there's like no, it's fine to post as is anyway, but I'm not gonna post it because it's so embarrassing. Anyway. I put on Twitter on Saturday in my VEXPO thread. I met Enos, but I couldn't help but stumble over my words. No. Stumble over my words is a fucking understatement for how insane I felt. Oh, I can't believe I did that. But chat, this isn't where the story ends. Chat, this isn't where the story ends! It gets worse! So as you know, I went to the Barbies panel after, and I got to ask a question. And I said at the start, I also fumbled that as well. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I got to meet Enos. I'm very happy. I got to go to the panel. I got to ask a question. I'm very happy. And when I stood up, I said this at the start of stream. This was after the Enos thing. When I stood up and I asked a question and all of the girls went silent for a second, I thought I'd fucked up so bad. I thought I'd asked like the worst possible question you could ask the VTubers. But then they were like, oh, you're so cute. And I was like, okay. So they were just being nice. Maybe, but I still think I stumbled, which is why they had to pause to figure out what the hell I was saying. I'm pretty sure that's still the goddamn case. So I was like, okay. Oh my god. I have individually embarrassed myself in front of Enos, and I've just fumbled the question. But it doesn't necessarily get worse, really. It just gets like, what the fuck is my life, dude? the hers and still made an airball, right? I was like, I have to lock it in front of Mayoshi. I have to lock it in front of Mayoshi. I love all of the Barbie's girls, but I have to lock it in front of Mayoshi. I did not lock it in front of Mayoshi. Anyway. Oh. So, Sunday. Fast forward to Sunday, by the way. This story is a 2-day situation. Fast forward to the Sunday. I did... Oh God, no! No! Not an Enos fan! Look away! Look away! Please look away! Don't look at me! I'm so embarrassed! Oh God, that was only Saturday! Look away, Sai! Hi, Sai, welcome in! Please look away for a little bit. So as you know, I just wanted to tell Enos that I really liked her character design, and I really thought her lore video was beautiful, and I thought it was so impressive how she linked them both together, and how artistic and beautiful, and if I'd managed that, it wouldn't be as bad, okay? It would not be as bad. But then, I get home on the Sunday, and Enos is streaming, and I go, yay, Enos stream! I can forget about my potentially awful interaction. And then I go to cook. I leave, as I said at the start of this conversation, I leave the Barbie streams on my computer. I do the same thing with Just Friends, because I love Just Friends. I do it with Just Friends and Barbies. And I leave their streams on so that they get the extra viewer, and like so that like even if I'm not there, I feel like I'm building up channel points, and I'm building up devotion in my little Oshi loving heart. It can't be that bad, right? You just said you were really 5 minutes, literally went, can I have a picture? And ran away. I felt so bad because I was so aware I had a double mask on and I could not be heard. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, I died. I fucking... Yeah, chat has like absolutely roasted me for a generational goddamn verbal. Yeah, so chat, I step away to go make food and says, hey, it's not the most terrifying thing I've ever heard in my life. That is the most terrifying thing I've heard in my life. Because for a solid second, I thought I had deeply offended her. I put on and get on my hands and knees. She looks for all the cheeps, don't worry, it's always creepy. I know, but I didn't expect it to happen to me. Wait, so does Enos know you're a VTuber too? Well, I was like complimenting her and stuff, and like I said, I was stuttering through it. And then she asked if I was a VTuber, and I said, oh yeah, and then I held my placard up to the camera, but like I said, I wasn't sure where the camera was because I'm stupid. And I didn't want it to be about that. I didn't want her to focus on that. I was like, as I say to all of you, I am a fan first, VTuber second. Especially with people I really look up to. I am a fan first, VTuber second. So I was like, I literally flashed it, and I was like, okay, but more importantly, I need to get out about how much I love your character design and how well thought out and beautiful it is, and how stunning it is, and how your lore video was absolutely impressive. Have you seen this cow? And so I didn't expect her to look for me. I was like, this, it's not really a big deal. Like, I I never tag VTubers in my tweets about them. I would rather die than tag VTubers in my tweets about them. I made the most single embarrassing edit of Vivi in my entire life, and I think she's never seen it, nor have most of her fans seen it, and since then I have been incredibly careful to never tag VTubers, ever. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I will die. No, do not, I will die. Not a big deal. Ina said you were the only female chief, so she was surprised and excited to see me. I know! So Dawn said that last night, and then I went back and I watched the entire clip, and I literally exploded. I exploded because, like, I walked away like 5 minutes before this conversation happened, and I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I should have been more chill about it. I should have been more chill about it. Anyway, lovely person. Someone found me. I don't exactly know how they found me, but they found me, and they found me, and I was like, hey, I have been found. Apparently, it literally took them 2 minutes and like 28 seconds to find me, and I was like, how have you done this? How have you done this? No. Edis's fan base is like really, really different. I don't think we have like anything in common in the things we stream. So I don't think it would make much sense, to be honest with you. It's because you literally said Edis and VEXPO in the same tweet. Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't think Twitter's like... I didn't think Twitter's search was that sophisticated. I didn't think it was that sophisticated. And then I was like, I thought because I hadn't tagged her, there was no real way for people to find it. I thought I was safe. I thought I was genuinely safe. I didn't know Twitter's search function was... Because, like, you see people, like, all the time. Like they're like, oh, never tag your creators. Like, never tag your creators in what you don't want them to see. Like you can mention them, like by shortened names or by, like things, but you should never tag them. I'm most surprised Edis wasn't the one who found you. She always stalks people. Next time Ina streams, I'll mention. Don't do that. That's not cool. Don't do that. She literally talked about me on stream for like a solid 5 minutes. That is more than I could ever ask for. Please do not harass her about me. Do not do that. I do not want to overly appear in my Oshi's face. I don't want to overly appear in Enos's face. I don't want to overly appear in Vivi's face. I get kind of like embarrassed when like any of the Just Friends guys pop in here, because I'm like, oh, you're so cool. Oh my god, please don't can't be weird. Don't be weird. So if you do go to any of them, be very I can see you, Poochie, and I hey, if she plays Uma Musume, then she will love chat. I don't actually know. I don't usually make an effort to go to Uma Musume streams. You know this about me. I wouldn't know. I genuinely I go to all the streams I can go to, and that's about it. I'm like, oh my god, Edith's art is beautiful. And then I cry. And then I cry a lot because I love pretty artists. I don't think so. Like I said, I mainly like watch the art streams and stuff. Sorry, I just opened the thing to see if they had done. It's fine. I'll privately shout out. Hold on. How do I do this? Did you see our last stream? I wouldn't call it beautiful. Hey, listen. I am a permanent stan of any artists. Any art they create, I subscribe to. Literally any art they create, I will always be all in on. It does not matter. Even if it's as derpy and silly as possible, I will always be in on it. I refuse to ever not vibe with artists' work, even if it is very silly. If I could perceive you, I'm talking your ear off about JRPGs. That's fine. That's fine. I'm always like, oh yeah, that's cool. I like hearing what people are passionate about. She should be live now, but late probably. Yeah, but for very real reasons, do not do it. Please do not bother her. Please do not bother her. Be respectful, be kind, and please do not bother her. She's so very cool, and she was so very cool because she not only then shouted me out, but followed me here and on Twitter, and I was like, But the art last stream was a picture of Edith saying playing with your balls on stream. I stan it anyway! You misinterpret the way I will go to stan these girls. I will do anything for these girls. I am a simp through and through, and I will do anything. I will agree. I will nod my head and go, yes, pretty lady. I will stimp. Even participate in her sword drafts if she wants me to, yes! Big salute to you. I will do anything for a pretty woman. Do not underestimate me. I will do anything. Down horrendous? You bet ya. If any of the people I look up to said to kneel down, I would kneel down, baby. Anything for women. Anything for women. That is why I have the level of respect I do. Okay, getting a little too simpy. Hey, you've known I've been like this forever. Forever. I've always been like this. Anyway, as I said, very good. I loved it. Then I went to the concert on Saturday evening. I went to the VTuber concert, and it was very good. I got to see Pandora, and I got to see Rin Penrose. Also John VTuber TM. Found it yet? No, absolutely not. We took a break. We took a break from everything to just vibe. Not simpy enough. Must get parasocial. I could never. I'm too anxious to do that. I literally ran away from Edith. I literally ran away. Sounds like you had a blast. I had a very good time. Despite being incredibly anxious and incredibly awkward, and I didn't make any friends, unfortunately. I did want to try and make friends, but I didn't really make any friends. But maybe next time, it's something I definitely want to go to again, and I want to try. I want to keep trying, because like I'm very bad at making friends, but I was like, eventually. John VTuber is cute. I'm surprised they were at VEXPO since the fish is retired. But hey. The entire VTuber indie concert was amazing. I didn't go to Idle Anarchy because I knew that by the time the day was over, I would not have like the energy to, and I still had to take my medication and like eat and stuff. So I did miss out on Idle Anarchy, unfortunately. I did unfortunately miss out on it, but that's okay. That is totally fine. I fully expected to kind of get to the end of the day and be like, okay, I'm very tired, I need to go. We did leave the indie concert a little bit early because, like I said, we needed to get back to where we were staying, and I needed to eat something so I could take my medication. One person I really enjoyed watching recently is someone called Berry Crepe. Ah, I will definitely look them up. I'm always looking up looking up new VTubers and hanging out. It's cool. To be fair, making friends is a long ass process, but meeting new people without the expectation to see them again helps me deal with the anxiety of it. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. She has a funny laugh. I should have went to VEXPO just for the Sean cookie alone and Enos, I guess. But was it fun overall? Yes, it was so fun. Like, I got to see Pandora perform, and that was really cool, because I love Pandora. She's, like, really, really talented, in my opinion. And I look up to her daily. Like, even though we started streaming around the same time, like, she's, like, really cool. Like, all of these people who, like I started kind of streaming a similar amount of time ago too. I feel like I'm always so impressed with like how daily they've been able to juggle it. Because when my health got really bad and I had to juggle some other life stuff to make sure I could potentially consider doing this, it just like did that, you know? I couldn't balance it all, but they could, and I think that's really cool. See you later, Poochie. Thank you for popping in. Yes, thank you for listening about my silly little stories about VEXPO. Her model is really cool too. It's an octopus. Oh, that is cool. Abracadabra, abracadoo, I now bless you with shiny look ×2. Ooh. Ooh. How very exciting. Yo. I think after this one, I do need to quickly go grab some water because I got a little too hyper. A little too hyper there. So I will finish this reset up and I will add 2 to the counter for the last 2 we did. And I will take a quick little BRB to very quickly go fill up my water and put my brain back together. Hee. Oh, yes. Reminder about tomorrow. I will not be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. I will be streaming in the other place. And what else? Hold on. Hold on, brain. I will be getting a minor. I have mentioned this. I've got a minor procedure happening tomorrow. I had a minor procedure tomorrow, so I will unfortunately have to be a little bit late to stream tomorrow, unfortunately. Why does VEXPO have to be in Birmingham? Yeah, real. Did you go to the Phase or Jast panels? I went to the Jast booth. Awkward time because there was like a group of guys like talking in front of the Jast booth in like a circle, and I was like too anxious and awkward to like squeeze past, so I literally just kind of like looked at the edges. I was like, oh, I wanna look at this thing, but I can't because they're like stood in like a circle, like having a conversation about something, and I don't want to interrupt. Procedure, I hope you will be okay. Yes, thank you. Don't worry, it's just a minor thing. I have a good chunk of them for my health. Still doing some investigation stuff. Genshin has been amazing on me. That's so good, Shin. Also, hello. Hi, Shin. Hi. How are you? I'm annoyed I missed out on Alice because I lost the 50-50. Yeah, I wouldn't go past people either. I can't go down the same shop aisle as others. Yeah, they kind of made it like all curtained off and kind of like thin because it was the like 18+ area, which was fine. But it's just because there were kind of big groups of people kind of traveling around together, which kind of made it kind of a little hard to get past people. So it comes and goes. I am gonna go quickly grab some water, so I will be right back. Hey, hi, hello! I am back and ready to go! Hello! How's everyone doing? Oh, we're talking about gachas. My favorite topic! Welcome back, thank you. I really appreciate it. Let me... juggling my scenes. The only gacha I have been particularly interested in was I played Genshin for a little bit, but I kind of fell out with it because it just wasn't really my game. And then I think I really got into Honkai, and that was the big thing I've been mainly into. I'm behind on the story because life. Yeah, I haven't played Honkai since after Penacony. Like I just finished Penacony, and then I took a little break. But I love Aventurine. He's great. I love Boot Hill too. Boot Hill's great. Hi Essen, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. How's life going? How's it vibing, even? Also, Frost hit me with the rival stuff again. I started Genshin on the 5th of August. Got Mulani in 57 polls. Ooh, that's nice. And ZZD's recent story has really leveled up. We now have blood and see people getting killed. It's a real big step up from the usually censoring that Toyota does. Oh! I meant Hoyo, not Toyota. I was gonna say, does Toyota have something to do with that? But no. I don't read story, so Genshin/Storial unskippable text was hard for me to get into. That is fair. I play a lot of Nintendo games, and that's about it. I tried getting into... To be fair, I really did get in. I really have been into Helldivers. I've been having a lot of fun with Helldivers. Every so often I get into a game that's very different from my usual. And then I have a lot of fun with it. Like, I didn't think I'd enjoy Elden Ring at all, but I really enjoyed Elden Ring. It was really fun. I was really, really bad at it. Don't get me wrong. But I really enjoyed it. And I really enjoy Helldivers at the moment. So I'm currently beating these oil bugs. It's good. One day I would like to start putting some money aside month to month to get a new PC so that maybe we could stream games like that. But I also think that I'm not the best gamer out there, so I definitely think it's something I'm a little worried about. I've only played 2 Nintendo games, Pokemon Gold on Game Boy Color and the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That is fair. I mean, I was a Nintendo kid through and through growing up. I had a lot of the consoles. My entire like childhood is like yeah, like my entire childhood was pretty much built around Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, and Pokemon. Why worried about not being the best at games? I guess it's like I know how frustrated some people can get watching other people play games in like weird ways. And I like totally have the issue that I get distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing like all of the time. Like I get really, really deeply distracted. So it takes, especially with like any open world games, like Genshin or like I even struggled with Legend of Zelda. I get really, really distracted, end up wandering around, and then getting killed a lot because I'm somewhere I technically shouldn't be. As someone who is a seasoned good/bad gamer, it's not about how good you are, it's how you choose to enjoy it. That is fair. I think the big thing is I don't really play video games particularly well in the way of like structurally, if it's open in any way. I kind of fuck around a little bit too much. What's the point of open world if you don't have the urge to explore? Yeah, that is fair. It's just that I kind of get frustrated that I can't get certain, because like sometimes certain games have like kind of walls on things that you can and can't do until you've progressed certain amounts of the story. And that's not a you issue, that's the issue of people watching, so that's why most VTubers say no backseating, so the streamer can enjoy the game how you want. That is fair. That is fair. I think I've just gotta, like, build up my confidence about it. Because it's only super recently that I even started doing gaming. Like a year, maybe 2 years ago, I was always doing art and just chatting because I was so nervous about playing anything. But like, shiny hunting is something I deeply love to do, and it's something that's so important to me. And it's like a hobby that, like, when I figured out I could do it, it was like, I know it sounds stupid, like anyone can shiny hunt, but when I figured out that I could shiny hunt, and that, like, the only thing really holding me back was me, my entire narrative with, and, like, relationship with the Pokemon games completely changed. Now I'm, like, an avid shiny hunter, and it's something that I love pouring hours into. I love that I'm working towards something, and that even if it takes longer, much longer than it's meant to, there's something really beautiful about that. And the fact that you come out the other end not only with the trophy of the entire hunt, which is a shiny Pokemon, you have experienced the entire hunt. Like, one day when we get Piplup, when we get shiny Piplup, we would have been through all of this together, chat. Like, this would have been our shiny journey together at this point. Like, I have people asking even now, like, hey, has Piplup come home? And they haven't been here in months. It's like so cool that we as a community have come together over, like, because, like, I started full-time streaming in January. And since then, it's kind of been off and on. But I've tried my best to keep consistent. But this has been the hunt we have been doing since January, since I started. Like, since those very first streams that people were here for, where I had my webcam pointed, like, literally at my Switch screen. Once I realized that this was an entire streaming option for me, that was it. I've not just been back to just chatting since. I love doing this. This is, like, so important to me. And I guess with playing other games, if I'm going to play it, I want to make sure that I can bring that same level of, like, fascination and, like, love, you know? Yep, I've been 8 months subscribed, so that checks out. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. It is really fulfilling to do. But also, hi Sarah! Hello! It's realistically just chatting with something extra to look at. Yeah. And it feels like we're working towards something as a group. It feels like we're all in it together. We're all waiting to see this like shiny Pokemon pop up on screen. It's like just chatting, but like with a side of like red pickled onion, because that's good. I like it a lot. I still remember that Piplup stream where Sarah went dono mad. Sarah did. There's been a couple of people who have been so very generous, and I'm very thankful. Oh no, I thought it would have been forgotten by now already. There are plenty of people who have come in and like been so very kind and so very sweet, but like I think especially our like community, we're so small and interwoven that like anyone doing anything for another person in our community is like so beautiful, if that makes sense. Because I say this all the time, but I'm like totally like chat here is the main character. I'm like the side character. I'm like totally the side character to all of this. My Pokemon knowledge is 90% from Minecraft Pixelmon when I was younger, or people yapping about it to me. That makes sense. You'll probably pick up if you do hang around Sai, you'll probably pick up a fair amount of people yapping about it here, because we have some great people who are interesting in great things. Let the Pengu shine already. Yeah, maybe. Absolutely not. I do remember the weirdest things. Yeah, that's right. We got that main character energy. Yeah, my chat does have main character energy. You entertain us, and we also manage to entertain ourselves, so it's a good community of being part of. Yes, I am incredibly thankful for the community I have. A beautiful community. I'm so thankful. It's crazy because when I pop into Satan streams, even he asks if Piplup has come home, right? Oh god, it's starting to spread. It's starting to spread. No! I haven't even been counting. I think I did 3. Did 3. Okay, I gotta remember to count. I'm so bad at remembering to count. Ugh. I didn't get official, but I hear you really need her C6 for her to auto-attack and thus be significantly better for Saphos Hyperbloom than Aurora? Oh man, I know nothing about Genshin now. Because I haven't played since... Sumeru came out? Because I didn't start Sumeru. So I finished off Inazuma. I got to that one rotating island that bogs up a bunch. So... I don't think I finished that off. And then... I think from there it was like... I got to Sumeru. I played like a little bit of it because I got Collei. And then I played like intermittently throughout Sumeru, and that was about it. Then I was done. I think I've logged on like once since after Fontaine came out because like my friend wanted like one of the character Ascension materials. That's basically the only time I log on now for people to get their character Ascension material. I've seen a lot of people get lucky when they talk to me, so maybe you'll get the Piplup this room. Perhaps. Not that I'm doubting that, it's just, if we get it, cool. If we don't, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. I kind of prioritize, like, especially, like, in this kind of level of stream, I kind of prioritize chatting, and then the resets kind of like intermingle in between. Sometimes we get a lot of resets done. Sometimes we just chat and we have a good time and vibe. That's more today's stream, I will say. I do also hunt offline. I try to make time for it. I did a couple of hunts while I was at VEXPO as well. And I was like, maybe. Ooh, hey. Didn't pop up. Hold on. Didn't pop up. Oh my god. Thank you, Sarah, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Sai. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness to the community. Thank you, Sarah. And remember, don't freak people out by no, guys. Don't be weird. remember to thank Sarah for the sub, but then be chill about it. You don't want to overwhelm people here. So, Hayano, Halloween stream, what are we doing? Faz, FNAF? Oh, God. Oh, no. Not Vigil. What the hell is... Wait, what day is Halloween this week? What day is Halloween this week? Oh, Halloween is a Tuesday this year. Wait, no, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong month. Shh. Halloween is a Friday. Fuck, that means I have to stream. No. What about a Christmas stream or Valentine's stream? No, it's a Friday. Chat, what if we just did Pokemon shiny hunting, but cute? In like put a little ghost sheet over my head. Hee. Vigil is a game where you face animation icon that can literally see you blink through the camera. Oh no. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. That's so bad. Oh. No way. No. What day is Christmas Day? What day is Christmas Day? I mean, I have to do, obviously, obligations in the day, but I could probably do an evening stream. That's a Thursday. I could do an evening stream. I probably can't stream the day after, but I can probably do an evening stream. There's another game where you have to hide from a monster by literally hiding from your camera. As someone who has to have the camera facing me for the model to work, I don't think that's a good idea. No. No. Denied. I guess we'll have a chat about it. Sarah, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Shin. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of your kindness to the community. It means a lot. I'm sure they very much appreciate it. And if you did get gifted a sub today, make sure you say thank you to your relevant gifted subber. People have been ever so kind. I want to be number 1. At least have a look at Vigil, Hayano. I think it could be interesting. Okay, I'll have a look at Vigil. I'm not very good with... I kind of have, like, quite a deep fear of mannequins, and, like, I never liked Weeping Angels, and I don't like, I don't like the FNAF stuff. I really don't. I'm actually... As silly as it sounds, I'm actually dearly afraid of, like, I have, like, a very deep phobia over the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. I don't like the idea of exoskeletons. Sorry, endoskeletons, isn't it? I feel like they're too mannequin adjacent to where I'm like, oh no. So no Lethal Company. I can do Lethal Company. I don't like coil heads. They make me kinda uncomfortable, but it's if I can see them and I'm like keeping my eye on them, it's fine. I can keep myself calm about it. But if they jump up behind me and suddenly scare the shit out of me, I do get a little upset. I also inherently don't really like the dark, so I'm pretty terrible at scary games because I get really, really freaked out when it's dark for too long. So I'm pretty terrible at horror games. This is a declaration of war. No, it's not athletic, no! The streamers I watch only play indie retro horror slop content, so I can't help with recommendations. That's okay, don't worry about it. I do like retro horror stuff as well. No. That's how you want to play this? No! Everybody, sit. Sit. You must sit. Sit down. I'm not gonna go high since I'm barely scraping by this month. Please look after yourself. Please look after yourself first. Make sure you look after yourself first. Looking after yourself first is far more important than silly little anime girl on the screen, okay? It's always very important to me. Fair compromise, and then you don't need to keep doing anything, because I appreciate you just being here. And thank you for the 100 bits. Very kind of you. Thank you. A few days ago last week, I was listening to some Discord circles that I missed a daily mission 6 of Primogems for the first time on purpose, because if you can't stand the game after you're lacking the slightest and there is no guaranteeing that your rolls will be worse just because you missed a roll from 160 Primogems. Yeah, that makes sense. That kind of makes sense, yeah. I'm unable to open the wallop this time around. The penny skin emptied my funds. Yes, I would much rather you buy something that is important to you, that you like and really want, than worrying about me. Because like I said, I appreciate every donation. It always goes back into the stream. Every single donation goes back into the stream. I don't take a cut out of it. I make sure that things... Oh, we have a new emote coming, by the way. We do have a new emote coming. I got it. We do have a new emote coming. I ordered one. I ordered one from Alec, because if you don't know, our sub... Thank you, Sarah, for gifting a tier sub to Ty. I really appreciate it. But you're meant to be looking after yourself now. No more. You have to look after yourself and watch out for yourself. Okay? Anime girl is always important. Hey, that's true. Guys, stop it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Thank you, Athletic. I thank you for the hype train. I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful for all of the support I get, and I'm genuinely so happy I get to do this with you all. But please look after yourselves first. Please make sure you're buying stuff for yourself first, and please make sure that your own lines are straight first, because the only thing it'll go into for me is more silly art and emotes and stuff. So you know. Make sure you say thank you to the people in the community who have done ever so much for this community. I'm very thankful for them. We would not be where we were without the very kind support of all of them. So, yeah, no, you deserve it, like, girl. I know. It's not that I'm saying I don't. I really do appreciate it. But I want to make sure that all of you mean so much to me. And I know that sounds like stupidly parasocial, and I don't want it to sound stupidly parasocial. But I want to make sure that you're looking after yourself first, and because that's really important to me. Everyone's so lovely, and I feel like I'm really blessed to have the community I have. Parasocial, I know, I'm so parasocial. I need to try not to be. I just want to make sure everyone looks after themselves first. You attract the energy you provide. Well, I hope that means I'm cool and I look like I would pet everyone's head because that's what everyone deserves. A little help out. Yeah, don't drop your rent or food money. IRL comes to us. Must look after yourself. Thank you for the headbands! The bodies are pure parasocial, so it must be hard to not be yourself if you watch them a lot. Yeah, well, I don't think they're pure parasocial. I just think they're all, like, very sweet and genuine people. And, like, I really respect that. And I kind of want to curate the same thing, if that makes sense. Not that I'm trying to be like them. Oh my god. That's not what I'm trying to be like at all. I just really look up to them and respect them, but I also want to make sure that I do my own spin on things and I learn a lot. Also, they're also genuine and sweet, and I hope I'm like, even if one day I'm even as half as cool, I would be thankful. Oh my god, glasses on this model, 10 out of 10. Edith told me she saw me watching another VTuber and asked if I didn't like her anymore. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I hope you don't get in trouble. Oh, Edith is so cute. Like, for real, she's so cute! Oh my god. That's so peak. Oh, it is. They're so cute. The train gonna die. It's okay. Okay. I'm just thankful it happened in the first place, you know? You gotta be thankful that the train departed the station. And now you're even subbed to another VTuber. She's joking. Yeah, don't worry. I know. She said, wait your British 3 to 4 times to me, so I'm sure she will forget. That kind of does fill me with innate joy, because maybe my embarrassing fumble will be forgotten about too. I watch too many. It's not my fault she isn't live 24/7. That's how it usually goes, right? I feel like I watch so many VTubers. I feel like I watch a little bit too many VTubers, guys, actually. It's fine. I call it doing, pushes up glasses. Market research. I'm learning how to be a better VTuber by looking at other VTubers. She will remember you because VEXPO was an event and you were the only cute VTuber team. No, that I refuse to believe that. There was others. I promise. They just weren't as brave. And I was not brave either. Ines is so adorable. I would not be surprised if people just got too intimidated by her cuteness and ran away like I did. Bro, like 85% of my Twitch is VTubers. Same. These glasses really wobble when I nod. It really adds to my charming and smart demeanor. Ines was joking about how it's easy to spot VTuber fans with their plushies, but Cheeps had nothing. Ah! Ah! I hope... she's gonna have a plushie soon, right? She is gonna have a plushie soon, right? Though I think I saw that correctly, right? Did I dream that? No, I'm pretty sure I saw that. I'm pretty sure I saw that. Am I going crazy? Yeah, it comes out really soon. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. If I'm not absolutely drained from VEXPO, I'm going to get it. To get it, and I'm going to kiss it on its little... I'm going to kiss it in its forehead. Are you getting one? Yes, if I can. If I can. I would love to get one. I don't know what noises I'm making right now, dude. She was showing it yesterday. If you saw the real life look at it, I saw the photos. It looked really cute. It looks so cute. It looks so cute. I'm gonna smoosh. Smoosh! Smoosh! Don't promise, I swear! I do! I promise! Hayano, you gonna play the new Metal Gear Solid Delta? Maybe. I haven't actually decided what games I want to play going forward. I feel like I'm, like, swamped with Pokemon titles at the moment. Because I've got to finish off Arceus, and then next month, ZA comes out, and I need to play ZA because... Day 1 ZA stream, maybe? I hope so. I like the little cheap that comes with it. Yes! It's so... I'm gonna eat it. I'm going to eat her. No, don't. Shh. I didn't say that. I'm not gonna eat her. I'm not gonna eat. No eating. No eating. No eating. No eating here. Day 1 CA stream, I will definitely be there, definitely. Let's get Hayano on Kodo at FPS. Could you imagine? No, that'd be terrible. ZA, I thought you were talking about Zero Error, but now I'm confused. So ZA is the new Pokemon that comes out. It comes out October... Is it October 19th? Or is it October 18th? I need to pre-order it. But it comes out next month, and it is the newest installment in the Pokemon Legends games. So there was Pokemon Legends Arceus, which we've been playing through on stream here, and then it is not the sequel, but a similar type of game, where it's not like the mainstream line games, but it is in fact like more part of like a new series, which is Legends. So it's set in the future, whereas Pokemon Legends Arceus was set in the past. Hayano and the Overwatch mines? Never. I love watching. Listen, I love watching girls play Overwatch. I love watching Olivia play Overwatch. But you will not catch me dead in those mines. You will not catch me dead in those mines. 16? Actually, I think Overwatch would be a good game for you. You will not catch me dead in those mines. I am more likely to play Uma Musume than I am, like, Overwatch. You will not catch me in those mines! I think I would play Pokemon if it wasn't locked by a console or emu. Emus. Emus love Pokemon, actually, and they take it away from you, and they'll grab it in their little mouths and run away with your games. Chat, did she get Funny Pango shiny? No. Haya yearns for the mines. Wait, have we played Marvel Rivals yet? Not on stream. I have played Marvel Rivals, but not on stream because my computer would explode. Like, Alpha was like, hey, why don't you just, like, take, like, half of all of the earnings you get from streams for the next couple of months and, like, slowly start building up a PC, like, fund? And I was like, that doesn't really feel, like, appropriate based on, like, my acumen of, like, I'm putting it back in. I know technically by getting a new computer, that is putting it back into the stream. But I don't know. I'm still on the fence about doing it. Because I feel like shiny hunting is the main thing we do here, and I don't really need a computer upgrade. For those who don't know, my computer is the first one I bought and partially built myself back in 2016. You can set a stream goal for a new PC. I don't even know how that would work because they're kind of expensive. They're kind of expensive. You know, do you remember how I reset for trainer IDs? Yes. Did you find any interesting ones recently? Because I know you were after a couple of Pokemon ID combinations, right? It's your money from your effort from your work, so why not? I don't know. I feel kind of weird about it. I want to make sure that everything goes back into the stream and you guys can kind of see it like actively happening. But a lot of projects take longer than that, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just have to see one day at a time, you know? Save for a new PC, it's worth it. It depends what you want to play. If the games aren't super intensive, you can get a cheaper PC. Yeah, but I can kind of like make my current one work. I mean, the heats really easily, so it would probably only be like super short streams. But like, I could reasonably like... It's only turned off like once. So I think it would like... I'd probably have to use a PNG. I wouldn't be able to use my model at the same time. That just wouldn't work. Because currently I have to play most modern games on like low. Or like super low. But that's not terrible. It doesn't run terrible. I just don't know if it would keep up with stream necessarily. What graphic card do you have? That's a good question. I believe... let me have a look. How do I check this again? I know how to check this, I think. It's devices, isn't it? Device manager? Is that how I check? No, this is not how I check this. I've checked this recently. God damn it. I can't remember. No, I can't remember. How did I do this? Ugh. Oh, performance tab. That's it. My card is not terribly old, I actually don't think. So it's a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 6GB. And I think this is the updated one. So it's a 1060. I mean, it would have been 2 when you built it. Yeah! It's not that old! It's not even 10 years old yet. I don't even think it's not nowhere near being 10 years old, is it? Hold on. Hold on. It was brand new in 2016. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's not that old. It's 9 years old. Don't say that. Things age like crazy. I know they do in tech, but like... It works! It works! Listen, my PC is my baby. Do you know how long I saved up for this thing? When I got it, I didn't even buy it, and I used it by like plugging it into like my old technically it was not my old living room TV. It was my grandparents' old living room TV. And it was too big to fit on my desk, so I had it like propped up on the floor and angled up so I could like look at look at the game downwards. And I became shrimp slowly. I asked for a monitor from my school and fixed it and used it for my first PC. That's cool. That's actually a really cool idea. That's so real. Yeah, it is. Explains to check your foster team. I already had joint issues back then as well, so like... Oopsies! Oopsie doopsies! Oopsie doopsies! I'm honestly really surprised the 1060 is running your model so well. Much hassle. Much strong. I basically cannot have anything open but the bare minimum. I can have like one YouTube Studio will just crash and it doesn't tell me it's crashed, so it just disappears, so I just like freeze up. So if I ever freeze up, just spam in chat that it's crashed and then I'll fix it. It kind of gets hot, which is the main issue. But like, I only really stream for like 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours. I've done 7-hour streams on it, and it's been a little concerning making noise after. But other than that, it's been fine. Yeah, I think mostly fine. Mostly fine. Like 70% fine. I used to have a 1060 9 years ago too, and I couldn't play anything really other than maybe Rocket League. Feasible RAM time to download. Notable new ones: LGPE 000649, Ryoko Paro Genesect, and a 133771 with the default name Chase, EV Nanai, EV name Non. Oh, yo, okay. This is Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, and Eevee and name None, that's cool. That's very cool. In Omega Ruby, you found a 00643 Reshiram. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, you found a 155529. 529 isn't a special dex number, though 155 is Cyndaquil. That can be read, I have come to the past, Ko Niku, or Go Time and Space. Go Jiku. Wow. The best PC from Starforge Systems is close to 6K. Don't kick me in the chest. What are you doing, killer? What? Yeah, but you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't technically need that. That's a little bit ridiculous. There's no way you need that. I also came up with protag names for all of the Switch games, more emphatic than the original. Already had Ultra Sun, Ultra Mood, 720800. Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. 500-133, which is Go Eevee. Scarlet 100-716, which is Koraidon Iro, and Black and White 2, which is 00571 Zorok. Intriguing. Don't get pre-built for expensive PCs unless it's super personalized. That makes sense. Well, I kind of also, I do want to set a budget for stuff like this, but I definitely need to talk to. I have an IT friend, a PC friend, and he builds his own PCs. So I'm probably gonna get him to help me with it. Probably gonna get him to help me with it. The 590 is good for AI work or encoding. I've been waiting for a 4090 to be on sale for 1+ year, but they don't exist anymore. And 5090 feels like a scam. I think that's what my IT friend is also waiting for, like a 4090. But I'm not sure. Do you know it's likely Black and White remakes will be for Switch 2 and highly portable, probable $80? Maybe? I haven't heard anything about it. I don't know, sometimes you think Black and White fans are coping a little bit. But if it does happen, I'm down to play it. I think we probably won't hear anything about new games until next year now, because I think we have a theory. We have a theory about some stuff, but I'll wait on the theory to see. I've built a few. It's really fun, though I do have my bad having my old PC behind me, though. That's fair. Sometimes you build new fun things and you look at your old PC and you go, I could never leave you. And I look at my old PC every time we have this conversation and I go, yeah, but it's still working. Am I really willing to give it up? like, am I really willing to give it up while it's... I don't know. I don't know. Am I truly willing to give up on a machine that's carried me through so much of my career and life? Times like this, I'm glad I have a PS5, so all the games are standardized to have specs to run on most games decent. My favorite names for PLCA are Zoe and Zane, and Domino was also the name of the woman from Mewtwo Returns. Oh. That's intriguing. Hi, Abercreamy, and thank you for the look. I really appreciate it. I just feel like it's a waste of money, but I'm too lazy to sell because most of it's really old. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if I need a new PC. You know what I mean? I don't think I need a new PC right now. I feel like it's still working. And it's still... Sure, it overheats and sure it freezes up. But if I'm just playing Nintendo games for the time being anyway, like, it's not like I need a new one. You know what I'm saying? So... I think it'll be fine. I had my 9-year-old PC and just put in new graphic cards over time. Maybe? Maybe it's something I could... I know I did have this conversation with LIT guy that I know. But he was like, at this point, you should probably just like build a new PC. And I was like, that is fair. Because I did kind of cheap out on some other stuffs originally. So some of the other stuff in there is also a little bit older. So I've been told if I am going to like go for an entire new PC, I should probably just commit to the entire thing. But that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I must think. Anyway, hi Alpha! Welcome back! I cheaped out too, so I had to fully build a new one after stopping at a 2060 super graphics card in the old one. Gah. But I'm so attached to it! Only for men, leaving again for an hour of work, then I get to go home. Helldivers tonight? Helldivers tonight? Actually, no, we have other stuff we have to do. We have to work! Nah! But yeah, I don't know. Zane is from two possible roots, either the Arabic word for beauty or corruption for John. The Arabic word for beauty is spelled Zay. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that because I'm gonna mess it up. The same as Hebrew spelling for the letter Z. This means that the name Zane is the letter Z. That makes sense. But also beauty is the name of Kalos. Ah! Wow, there's a lot that goes into it linguistically. We might be able to make something happen, although I might see if the usual specs want to raid. Maybe. I haven't done the prep for that. That's my bad. I need to do the prep for that. Zoe literally means life also, and their second letters are A and Omega. Ah. Maybe Alpha and Omega? Hey Alpha, it's you! Hi! Kore. And hello Sarah, welcome back. It's an easy one, don't worry. Anyway, gotta go. T2YL. Alright, bye Alpha! Thank you for popping in! Wah! Wow. Eat all the food, but what should I get, whimsical cow VTuber? When I order food, I pick 2 that sound really good, and then I flip a coin. And at the end of the coin flip, if I'm really disappointed with the outcome, I get the other one. That's what I tend to do. That's like the only way I kind of can figure out what I might actually want to eat. Ooh, may that help you in your jewels. That's genius. Thank you. I'm very pleased with it. Cause like if you wanted the other one enough to feel disappointed over it, then you should just get the other one, you know? Like you gotta trust your split second reaction. Sometimes I don't even look at the outcome. I think of like I flip the coin and then I'm like, well, which one do I want this to be? And then I just get that one anyway. Because it's not about like, it's about putting your feelings in a place where like you might not actually get to make the decision, but then you do get to make the decision, so it's all okay. Also, I realize this is Xerneas' dex number 716 is 7 Edo or Nana Edo, rainbow colored or 7 colors. That makes sense. I'd have Chinese tonight if my favorite one wasn't closed tonight. It's always a tragedy when that happens. A pun. Yeah, it is a pun. I usually just random wheel it. Actually makes a lot of sense. But then I feel like if you're randoming it, you're not like putting in the thought to be like, what if I actually want this and then I'm like really disappointed that I didn't get it. Food is like really important to me. Oh my god, I had some stunning food while I was at VEXPO. And it was just from regular restaurants. Why are Chinese always closed on Mondays? I don't know, but I feel betrayed by them every time I check in case they're open. I put 1,000,000% thought on the options on the wheel, but can never decide on which. I guess then you have to use a wheel, yeah. Like if you're like, yeah, I can. Good food, Birmingham. Hey, I didn't say great food. I didn't say culinary masterpieces. I said it was pretty good food. Like I said, I went to karaage on Saturday, and I got like a karaage bread onion. Not pickles, pickled red onion. And I was like, damn, this slaps. And then the next day, we went to TGA Fridays for breakfast before we went to the con. And I had pancakes with bacon bits and chicken tenders with maple syrup on top. And it was like, oh, ho, 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 ho. Delicious. So bad for you, but like I feel like you like on con days, like you get a lot of anyway. Most American breakfast possible, dude. Me and my carer went out for like food together, and they were like, "Are you sure you're gonna be okay eating that?" And then like then going and walking around, and I was like, it's fine, it's gonna be a small portion. And then my breakfast ended up being smaller than theirs, and I was like, ha, hee 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 hee. I knew it because it wasn't super expensive on the menu, so I was like, this is gonna be a good portion, but it's gonna be a small portion. That is genuinely soul crushing. The idea of like somewhere stopping like delivering stuff. It was 100% more calories, most likely. I don't know, because like they got like one of those breakfast fry up kind of scenarios. I don't know. I know, because then you have like the entire, like, conversation of if something uses more, like, grease and fat to make, would that not be worse than just, like, having pancakes, you know? I mean, I know I had bacon with mine and like, chicken bits. But I'm like, you also have, like, a fried egg and, like, a fried, like all of the fried food that goes into a fry-up. That's a lot of grease as well, in its own way. So I don't actually know. I wouldn't actually know. What's good? Hi, Karen! Technically, what's good homos, but I am a homo, so I will say hello. How you doing? Are we not all homos? Yes. I am homosexual for my homo buddies. Wait. Wink. Ha. Not homosexual. What's wrong with being homosexual, Karen? Hayano, can you remember what you called your destroyer on Helldivers? Fuck. It was something of dawn. It was something of dawn, because I like dawn. I can't remember what it was, though. You called it fuck? Fuck! Yeah. If I could have, I would have. Homosexual? Yes. I am homosexual. Strong difference. I am homosexual and homosexual. Technically, if we want to get specific, I'm pan, but you know. As you all know, I am an engaged woman. I'm pretty sure Niji is still trying to figure out who is stay away from my kitchen for 2 times! 2 times! What? What do you mean, what? You sound 18 and 13 at the same time. Thank you so much. That's the 18 is it's a very nice compliment. Ooh, I'm so young. I'm so young. I'm so young. I'm so young in the eyes. I'm so young in the eyes of chat. That's so cute. Oh. I wish I went to VEXPO. It would have been so cool. The FOMO is hitting in, truly. Now, but it was cool. But there'll always be next time. There will be more. Hi, Nikki! And also, hello, Pedro. Hi. Hello. Hello. Dawn's Piplup did not evolve. You are right. Wait, you're engaged? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm telling Enos. I met Enos and I was wearing a ring. Since when? Since this entire time. I've mentioned it in so many streams at this point. -1 HP. Yeah, that's right. I'm engaged. Me, the crazy person you call old, is engaged. Even I have trapped someone into being a relationship with me. Yeah. Also, why am I getting called a boomer again? What the hell? To chat? I'm pretty sure chat would like that too much. Which gender? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Come on, Hayano, you can't marry your hand. 80% of VTubers I watch, I imagine they're my age. That makes sense. I'm not that old, but chat is constantly on the train that I am in fact 80. Hi Zach, welcome in. Listen here, Pan Enjoyer chat is intrigued. I'm not that old, so you think I'm old? I think you're more mature based on the way you type. And also I more meant that I'm not that old as in, like, I'm not 90, like most of chat seems to think I am. 95% of VTubers are actually hot IRL. Yeah, I'm so... pushes my head. I'm so hot. I'm so hot, guys. I'm so hot. You have no idea. I make all of the people swoon. I got called cute by Enos. Even though I'm pretty sure she was just being nice. Could we theoretically get a full rival squad of just higher chat members? Oh my god. What is happening? I'm bringing people together, and that's all that matters. Mature? Oh no. Yeah, your typing style is like... Am I wrong? I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It's just like, you tend to like, kind of like split things up properly and like, have like well thought out messages. I haven't been pulled into the Marvel's Rivals virus yet, so not me. I managed to not play yet. That's fair. Speaking of good looking, this cute lady in my local bakery called me handsome today, so I panicked and left. Yes! Yes! Get it. Get it, Niji. So real. Hayano, your partner is not Sin, right? No. No, it is not. It is not Sin. You tried to guess has the same energy of Niji initially trying to guess. You should have been here for It wasn't an apple. It wasn't an apple. It worked out. It wasn't an apple. It worked out. I used to teach English, so to friends I met in games when I was younger, so I had to delete any personality I had. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. I think you have a lot of personality in how you type. Haya being one of us. One of us. One of us. Weird? Listen, I am the weird, cringe person queen of this chat. This is my chat. My chat. Also, with how much Sin talks shit on me, how did you think What is this? I just registered that you're still doing Groove Case Lamau. It's not alpha, right? Are you gonna just go through all of my mods and ask, like, come on, bring Teddy on. Come on, ask me about Teddy. Ask me about Teddy. You're just gonna go through all of my mods and be like, hey, are you engaged to this person? Teddy is married, you goop. Teddy isn't... I mean, technically, yeah, but it's more like a civil marriage than a marriage. Grr. There is one person I saw in chat that I'm highly suspicious of, but I forgot their username. Teddy is a bedtime mod, they're more like your warden. No, Alpha is bedtime mod. They're more like my warden. There is one person I saw in chat, but I'm highly suspicious of, but I forgot their username. I just saw some messages a while ago that aroused my attention. I cannot believe this is starting a manhunt. Don't harass my mods who I'm engaged to. Don't harass my mods about who I'm engaged to. Listen, for all intents and purposes, the person behind Hayano is surprised. So the person you're engaged to is a mod? No! Maybe. Maybe I should... Actually, wouldn't you like to know whether... Unless they do their own thing and they're not in our sphere. A VIP. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? I'm just gonna keep saying this. No! Yes, I actually am coming out. Me and Athletic are... Me and Athletic are engaged. It's funny that you're mostly laughing at your own jokes. Yes! So it's the person behind Haya a mod? That is a question, isn't it? That is a question, isn't it? I mean, let's be real. How much do you actually want to know about the person behind Hayano? Because I think there's a certain appeal to a VTuber just being a VTuber. You know? There's a certain appeal to a VTuber being a VTuber, being an anime girl. And that's what I'm saying. You can ask all of these questions, but it depends how deep your stock is in it. I highly doubt if you actually wanted to find out things about me. You could. But I think that wasn't a no. Surprisingly, there's been a lot of questions that I also haven't answered no to. Not directly. That's what I'm saying. If it matters to you, it matters to you. It's best not to find out for safety reasons. Indeed. Haya is best at misdirection. Listen. Chat. Listen to me. Listen to me. Look at me. Listen. For probably not particularly much longer. For those of you who are worried about stuff like that, I keep my personal life completely separate from Hayano. There is times it impacts, and there is times I have to be transparent about it. Like my health. I have to be transparent about that. Oh shucks, then maybe we won't see each other again. Good night, peeps. Good night, Nietzsche. Good night, good night, good night. I can't imagine I'll stream for too long. Maybe a little bit. A really personal and intrusive question. I don't know. I eat sand and clay. I mean, that's my job, isn't it? I'm just an anime girl. Anime girl on the internet. Wink, wink. I do like seeing you guys' theories. It's like charming and don't get too invested in this. I promise everything about Hayano is some level of intriguing. Parasocial does bring intrusive questions, especially age and roommate/manager questions. Okay, I will be completely transparent right now. I am not dating my roommate. And I am, by chat, 90 years old. It's fun to theorize, but most questions don't need answers. Indeed. Wouldn't you like to know whether boy, but they were roommates. But they were roommates? You were see-through? Yes. I am see-through. Everyone can see through me. I am transparent. But they were roommates. Everyone has roommates. If you think that people don't have roommates now in the current financial climate, I will say, and I can daily confirm I am not dating any of my roommates. I've got it. So guys, me and Hayano. You know what? If that's what you want your Yume shipping dream to be, I'm gonna take it away. I'm gonna take it away. I will say though, how do I put this in a nice way? Anyone who has any illusion, and I'm not saying anyone in chat, because everyone in chat is very chill about it. But anyone who ever has an illusion that I would be a good person to date is very incorrect. And I don't mean that in a self-deprecating way. I mean that in a I have a lot of things I need to work on, and I'm a big responsibility, and I'm in fact a big I need to do a lot of work. And
Simp hours.
Hello, Daphdog. Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello.
Yeah. So anyone who's under that idea, don't do it. I promise you, there's someone out there for you, and you will find them. And maybe I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Daphdom. I don't believe I'm muted right now. Under what idea? I was going for like 2 minutes, so I missed the start of it. Oh, I was just talking about like people who are under the idea that I would be a good potential romance option, which is not the case. Listen, I like to think of us like 2 straight man friends. Me and Chat, we have the romantic tension, we have the sexual, we're both straight. And we are hobies. I is like the super cute little cousin, they're all fun and adorable, and then festival is after a few hours you get to give them back. Yes! Athletic has it! Love how you say romance option like it's Stardew Valley. Hey! This is not a jab, but we call them high maintenance girlies. You know, they need a lot of attention, check-ins, and etc. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm high maintenance then. I guess so. Sometimes I just don't want anyone to talk to me at all, ever. And if you get within like a 5-second vicinity of me, I will like scream. That's so unhinged. I'm so sorry. I want a lot of attention, but not a lot of attention. Don't come near me. Two guys sitting in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not, well, yeah. Listen, I don't know what the best way to describe myself is. I just know not for human consumption is a really good title. You can have like little biscuit bites of me. Give me attention, but stay behind the line, please. That's it. That's it. There's 100% it. Give me attention. Give me attention. Give me attention. Don't come near me. Oh, hey, Hayano. I feel like we are all not for human consumption. No, but in the like, I'll toxically immediately kill you way. Imagine falling in love with a VTuber. Yeah, can be me. Slowly turns and looks at my VTuber wall of crushes, but super parasocial, and I'm very normal about. And I'm not parasocial about anyone. I'm not parasocial about anyone, chat. I'm not parasocial about anyone. Slowly look at the Enos photo. So back. I respect them if they do that, you know? I just don't think I personally could, you know? I don't know if I think I do kind of in the friend way. Your eyes go to the side when you lean forward, so it's like... Do you know why it does that? Do you want to know why it actually does that, chat? Do you want to know why it goes to the side? Head teacher's briefcase? No, it's because when I open my eyes really wide to make myself look kind of like intense, I actually lose focus out of one of my eyes, and it actually does drift off to the side. I actually do have an eye that drifts off to the side. I actually unironically do have an eye that drifts off to the side. It's not the model freaking out. It is actually me. The tracking on this model is really good. I didn't even realize it was doing it, but yes. That's up there with my favorite higher loss. You can disassociate and go lizard. One of my favorite VTubers was super parasocial with chat and was forced to graduate because of it and go back to her indie. Oh, that's so upsetting. I mean, not upsetting in the way of like, you know, but it's hard. It's hard to maintain that balance because like, I think a lot of VTubers inherently are like, and I say this with love because I am one of them, kind of socially awkward. So like, when we do talk to chat every day, you kind of do feel like they are your friends. And that's why I was like, the two homies sitting in a tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay, but they are gay, but we aren't gay, but we're not gay. You know? So it's like, you know, it sucks. Because it's like, we want to be friends with people, but like then I think people can like get overly invested or like, if you're doing like the whole like kind of like, if you're a little bit flirtier or if you're a little bit like gunkier about it. I don't know what I meant by that. Just like stickier with it. Like you really stick to chat. That, I don't know what the word for it is. But like, it could be hard because you kind of rely on chat for your emotional state as well. Like, dude, imagine if like, you were stuck with someone for like 5 hours and they were the only person, like just them chatting in chat was the only reason you got to like really talk to someone and not just talk to yourself. You'd kind of be a little like, whoa. A ton of VTubers have done it, but the one I'm talking about is yxoria. Ines is really close to the parasocial line. I don't know how she keeps up with it because it's super impressive. I've always found it really impressive how some people can perfectly straddle that line and like they feel like a friend, but they're like, I think it's because they're just genuine. I genuinely do think it is just because they're genuine. Like I think there is a level of like deep, like profound kind of genuineness with it, where if like you genuinely mean well and you genuinely want people to like feel your heart as per se, then like I think they will. I think maybe that's a little naive of me to say. Maybe I don't totally know what the real like deal with it is, and I wouldn't want to put words in anyone's mouth about it. But I think surely if you're genuine with the people that follow you and you keep them up to date with everything that you can, and like you are open and honest, I think that's okay. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's such a hard thing. It's so difficult. I feel like that's why we shouldn't really learn any more about Haya while you stream with friends in a way, but when you log off, that's where the boundary should be put in place, as mean as it sounds. It doesn't sound mean. I think that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Like, I've always been very real about the fact that Hayano is a character to me. I mean, she's certainly the same kind of personality, and I'm not faking the things I'm talking about. But inherently, she is skin I wear to make myself more palatable. Everyone should just do what they want. I think ultimately your stream is your place to like be vulnerable with yourself and like really like have your own limits, you know? And I think chatters can also set their own limits and boundaries. And as long as those two things don't cross over or they don't uncomfortably push on each other, I think it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. As long as you set a boundaries as to what people do / say in stream, then that's fine. And most of the time, I would love to like just play things off as silly, right? I would much rather just play things off naturally and like let you guys kind of figure out your own like rules and figure out nicely where you can and can't go. That doesn't mean to say we've not had people who have definitely tried to push the boundaries in an uncomfortable way. But those people we have dealt with swiftly. See, I have a lot of respect for people who know exactly what they want from like their community and streaming and everything like that. Because I think if I knew a little bit more, I'd probably be able to make like a stronger push towards a specific niche in a specific way. But I think as of right now, I'm just happy being like this. Like, I'm just happy, like, bouncing off of chat. Chat is the main character, like I've said. I am just the person here to facilitate it. And I think that's good. I'm happy with that. And maybe that sounds kind of disingenuous in a way, but I tend to be, like, very real about topics that I feel, like, passionately about. I think it's important for me to be very real and genuine so you guys know where you stand, so you can decide whether or not I am the streamer for you. I'm not trying to prove myself in any way. I just want to be open and honest about what my beliefs are and, like, why that might conflict with you. I'd rather you know and part ways, and while it would be sad to watch people go, it's really important to me that your boundaries and needs are just as respected as mine are. I think the worst chatters are ones who are sexual towards the streamer, especially off-topic or over-the-top simping. I don't think I've really ever... Well, okay, I have had that. But I tend to, like... It's really mean, but I do joke around a little bit with them. In the way of, like... Or would you reasonably say this if it was, like, a woman in your life, you know? I kind of take that energy where I do bully them slightly for it. If they are way over the top and they come off way too initially strong, I usually do just ban them. Because I don't see... It's not my job to rehabilitate you in order to make you kind enough to work in chats. However, I do like to think that everyone deserves a chance in a community that they might feel awkward initially going through. I know that one joke isn't necessarily enough to make someone fly. Like, everyone's gone into a room sometimes and, like, gone into a conversation and made an awkward joke, and it's just not landed. Of course, I wouldn't necessarily say overtly sexual stuff is ever the way to go, but some people are just kind of like that, and you can be like, hey, that's not cool, and they will respect that. Maybe it's naive, but I kind of want to see the genuineness in people if I can. I guess that is pretty naive, actually. But, you know, we can make the effort, at least. We can try. And I think trying is better than, you know. Of course, if you come in here and you say some audacious shit, you're gonna get banned. Like, off the rip. For me, I'm else in the community. I mean, bullying is always good content. Yeah. Like, if you make me uncomfortable, we can, like, we can be like, hey, that's not cool. Like, have a minute. Like, take a minute to think about if that's what you really meant, you know? But if you make chat uncomfortable, I'm less likely to let it fly. Like, if you're coming out here and you're spewing, like, you'd have to be spewing absolute hate to make this chat uncomfortable. Because I think my chat is very chill. I think my chat is very relaxed. So if you come in here that strong that you're making my chat feel uncomfortable, I won't stand for it. Every so often we usually have a gameplay segment, a lifestyle segment, a food segment, a story segment, and a deep segment in no particular order. Yes! Last time I was here was Saya screaming at chat for some BS and still case the entire scream. There have been a lot of changes. Yeah, sometimes I'm just a bit hyperactive and I do clash hard with chat. Sometimes that does happen. And sometimes we have a stream where I'm chill and I'm just talking at you about nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. But you know, that's fine. Food! I had McDonald's last night. Yum, 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 yum. However, my phone battery is rapidly dying, so I think we will do 2 more resets. 2 more resets, and then we will call it there for the night. Ooh, dust.
Shiny.
Shiny. I had pizza with stuffed crust. Oh, I love pizza with stuffed crust, man. Oh my god, that shit is so divine. Ah, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Ah. That shit do be divine.
People up time.
People up time. To be honest, it's been a while since I've been here, and chat still hasn't changed, which I love. I'm just happy I can be myself where people accept me. Aww. Aww, Frost. Aww. I hope I haven't changed too much either. This is the core of what I want to have, you know? I just want to have a community where everyone feels accepted. And it makes me genuinely so happy to see you guys making friends. Like, you guys being friends means the world to me. It's like, ah! I'm so happy. It's like watching my kids go to school and they're all making friends with each other, and I'm like, ah! I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. It's also nice that I'm recognizing a lot of names in chat from last time I was here. Sorry, I know we're past this topic. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm glad you feel comfortable to come back when you can, Kieran. It makes me really happy. It makes me happy whenever anyone pops in after a little while. I'm genuinely very pleased. Or even new people. New people are just as welcome as old. I just want to make sure that you're all, like, happy together. And you're all thriving together as a community. Also, drink water. I will. I forgot. No, you're still the clay-eating cowgirl we all know and love. Ah! Father, I crave violence. I'm a slag for pizza. Like, you promised me pizza, I'll do anything. Maybe not anything. Maybe that's a dangerous thing to say in today's society. Maybe someone would, like, make me play Uma Musume if I said I'd do anything for pizza. They'd be like, yeah, I'll buy you pizza if you stream Uma Musume for an hour. And I'd be like, no! No! That's right. Immediately Athletic was like, anything? Guys, I'm so excited. I told you earlier, but I have a new emote being commissioned, and I'm so excited. So excited! It looks like a fun game. I don't know what your issue is, Haya. Okay? I can't be trusted. I'm serious. I can't be trusted with gacha games. I'm really not. I can't be trusted. I can't be trusted. I can't bring another gacha game into my life. Listen, I was one of those people who's played Love Live School Idol Festival. I've been burned before. I can't do this again. I couldn't do it again. I gave up so much of my time to that game. So much of who I was as a person. Also, my phone is too old for it. Dude, I like an iPhone 7. My phone is too old. Chat will give you a pizza party if you stream Uma Musume. Listen. I'm not super opposed to doing it, okay? It's just, I don't want to promise it, and then I download it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna waste a million hours, and I'm never coming back to VTubing because I'm doing Uma Musume all the time. My phone doesn't run Uma Musume, so an iPhone 7 will not run Uma Musume. It's in PC? Okay. I heard it's on Steam, right? Not super opposed. Huzzah! The thing is, I'm not super opposed to like experiencing it once and then being done, right? But I know it's not gonna happen like that. I am too gay for this shit, guys. I'm way too gay for this shit. Ah! I get obsessed with women. What am I meant to do? It took me everything not to play the Persona 5 gacha. And there were really pretty women in that. Do you know how hard I work to not get obsessed? Gacha games are bad for my health. I have a predisposed personality that enjoys gambling. Why do you think I Pokemon Shiny Hunt? This is... Uma Musume is gonna destroy me. Don't you want to collect all the pretty Aussie girls? I know, I will! Haya, you better leave my Haru out your pan sights. I cannot guarantee any of the girls' safety. I cannot do that. I cannot guarantee any of the girls' safety. If you want me to play this game, I cannot guarantee any of the girls' safety. That's what you have to contend with. That's the reality you have to decide on. To be fair, Uma Musume is very free to play. People said that about Cookie Run. It really wasn't. I spent money on Cookie Run. I shouldn't have. I spent money on Cookie Run. And people said that was very free to play. And I didn't feel like that was very free to play. I feel like you had to have like at least a base level like team. I don't know. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. How about that? I will look into it. I will look into it. I'm not gonna make chat buy me pizza. That's mean. But I will look into it. Right, you get like 300 cookie cutters basically for free. But you have to be really lucky. And a free beast. I didn't get a free beast when I started playing. How did you get a free... What? Maybe I just started too early. I didn't get a free beast when I started playing. It sucks. I've not spent any money on gachas, thankfully, or else I'd be broke. Yeah, that's what I'm exactly worried about! That's what I'm so worried about! Hi, Ghosty! Welcome in, welcome in! I got Burning Spice for completely free. Damn! What? Maybe gachas are getting better. I don't know. I know. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Okay. Last reset. 07, boys. This is gonna be the last reset. You understand me? This is gonna be the last reset. Don't make me say it again. Ooh. Ooh, I sat up and I got kind of dizzy. Ooh. I sat up and I got kind of dizzy. This is a last reset for the night because my phone's gonna die. My phone is going to die, and then I'm not going to get to stream, and you guys are not going to see my cute little face. Whoa. Whoa. I was like looking who was like live, and I was like, man, like that. Last reset because you're getting the shiny. Yeah, hopefully. Hiya, opinions on goth girls. Bro. Who doesn't like goth girls? Like, actually, who doesn't like goth girls? I'd be so who doesn't? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Find me one person who does not think a goth girl is hot. Tried goth girlfriend is my dream. Last. All right. Who am I gonna raid? Who am I gonna raid out on? That's another big fault. Oh well. We'll see. We'll see. I might send you back to. Do you guys want to watch more Pokemon, or do you want to watch something else? What do we think? Do you want to watch more Pokemon, or you want to watch something else? What do you want? Chat? What do you want, chat? Anything? Okay. Anything. I've just come back to Golf Girl Conversation now. This is my type of segment. Anything? Uma Musume? Alright. No shiny. No shiny today either. We do be cursed. We do be cursed. We do be cursed in this house. You know what? Let's raid someone random. Who's Twitch suggesting I raid? You know what? We're gonna raid this person because Twitch homepage thinks I should raid them. Hold on. I'm going with the Twitch raid recommendation. We're going with the Twitch raid recommendation. So, hey, when will you be released from Briefcase Jail, Haya? In my dreams, I will die. In my restless sleep. So thank you. Thank you for listening to me chat about VEXPO. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. Thank you for vibing with me. Yes, I am unfortunately leaving with you because your girl needs to take medication and I get a little loopy on medication because last time chat didn't like seeing me on medication. So thank you so much for coming to stream. If you don't, if you want to be a part of the community, there is, in fact, a Discord that you can join. And it's so fun, and you can see anytime there's updates, or there's updates, or there's shiny, or there's anything. So thank you so much. Anytime you guys anything community or hanging out together or anything, it will be on there. So make sure you join the Discord. Thank you for the shiny. And I hope whoever you end up with, oh god, my my phone died. Right, I knew it was gonna happen. I'm fine. I hope whoever you go to next treats you, you treat them with as much love as you have treated me. Do you understand? Be kind to them, be sweet to them, and make sure you are very good to them, because they are very lovely. And I remember, when we see other VTubers, we are sweet, we are kind, and we serve. So, thank you so much for everyone who popped into stream today. Thank you much to everyone who followed, and thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. It is always appreciated, and it always goes back into the stream. So, hey, hi, hello, I have been